G'day guys, Tim here. Today I'm going to do an update on the Return to Castle Wolfenstein Remake. As you can see, I pretty much deleted everything and started from scratch. Let's just walk you through it. Alright, so in the room I have a animated lights, just to put some more light within the scene. I think I might disable that eye thing that adapts to the lighting. It's getting brighter, up, dark. So I might get rid of that. So let's just see what's actually in this room. Alright, so as you can see, I added some pillars, some concrete walls. I modeled the these shackles, and the UV wrapping worked out pretty well. And I use the Blender FPX exporter, which is better than the Maya one. A rip-off since it costs $4 fucking grand. Next is these doors. I got the doors to work, and I put some sick textures on them, along with the nuts and then bolts and everything. As you can see here. With the outside, I've gotten to modeling pretty much everything that was in the actual game. Pretty much these stone hedges, these things, I textured them in Photoshop and put them in Blender, and you can see the actual mesh if it loads up. As you can see here, whoa, very sensitive. This is sensitive research. You can see it here. Anyway, so yeah, slapped on a texture, and it looks really good. Looks really good. Got the edges darkened and everything. Here's the pillars. Now, this is really bad. Having seen the new Wolfenstein, for the latest game, the way they do their bricks is way different. With here, I just got a really low poly rectangle, messed it up a bit and slapped on a thing, but I think I might change the pillars so there's something more better. Here is the ceiling mesh. As you can see, I've textured it and modeled it and everything. There is some geometry poking out. It's like an I-beam, pretty much, and I slapped on a texture within Photoshop and put it on the rectangle, the I-beam. Now, here is the two I-beams that is within the game on it. Now, here we have two varieties. We have a broken one and a non-broken one, which is around here, as you can see. So I made two broken ones, one broken, one not, and it worked out pretty well. It's like what's in the game. And yeah, next is this. I made this in Blender also. And it's a broken ceiling. The UV wrapping on this is still a bit weird and retarded, so I'll be changing that too. So let's walk around. I hate these sounds in here. Where am I? Oh, it's so annoying. Ugh, I need to turn the volume down on this. That's better. As you can see, I added these stones here, generated within Blender. I put a collision box around them, and you can step on them and stand on them. And I just duplicated those a bit. So here we have the doors, the more doors. The size proportions of this is really weird, I have to admit. In the UK it's always a bit with the size proportions, so I might change that too. So next is a ground. This ground was really interesting. I'm getting a few glitches, such as the lighting on this is different to this, and it's really annoying. So pretty much there's a brush in here that is masking it out, I think. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. And I put it a different texture on the cutout bit. So there's like 3 brushes here. It's giving that chopped up floor look. And there's some rocks in between it. Some nice eye candy for the first beginning level. And here's some more doors and everything. I really like the wood texture on that. I'm getting some artifacts here. I'm actually going to do that on how to fix these fucking lighting issues. It's so annoying. I need to UV map this light here. Got the collisions to work on it. Yeah. And I need to get some flame presets. So here we walk up to the main area. There'll be sunlight coming through here. I'm going to add a few cloth sims, and I might make like a roof. Like this thing will be cut up into different halves, and there'll be like wooden beams coming off in squares here. Gonna be adding a cage with that skeleton in it, Nazi flag here. A lot of eye candy. I might make a hole in between here and get ivy and shit, and maybe put like a little puddle of water streaming down. Once the sound effects are in and other sound effects is gonna look so cool. The one I made in UD3 looks so good. I might play that out for you. So here we make our way upstairs, and I'll be pretty much duplicating all the frames and lighting and textures, and this will look so much different. I'll be modeling a cage, like a cage here for the door, so you open that up. The doctor's here. He is cleaning his knives, so you stab him here. The sink's here, and the room will cut up here. Over here is, oh yeah, and also your fucking mates died here in the electric shock area. Here's a different thing. I need to cut it up still, but you go into this different room here, and all of this room's like cages and shit, and it walks up here, and then there'll be like stairs going up to the next level. It's going very slowly, this project. One thing I should get out of the way is that people say like, oh yeah, fucking monthly date or a monthly release, and I was like, public release, and I was like, oh wow, really, no stress. But I'll be uploading this to Mega. I'll make an EXE out of it. Hopefully it won't be too much, since I am sort of just slapping on 4K textures on everything. Hopefully that won't be the case. Oh god, autosave, fucking hell. I'll pause it for a sec. Alright, that worked. So I might do a monthly update if I work on it. I'm not promising anything. It's just eye candy, modeling, texturing, and lighting. There's no fun apart from, you know. So yeah, I'll fix it up. There's a few issues and glitches, and hopefully someone from Unreal can look at that. One, there's this lighting issue here. There's no bounce lighting. It's just black. I don't like it. It doesn't look right. Next, there was an issue here. I haven't built it, the lighting, but building also the glitches on and off. It's really annoying. Next, here, lighting issue. Why is this light surface been more brighter than this? It should not happen. Is it the bump? Is it the spec? It shouldn't work. It shouldn't happen. What else is something that's annoying me? If I do build it, alright, so if for instance, if I do build it, all of this will be black. I don't know why. Maybe it's the face normals or the FBX. It just doesn't work out. It doesn't look good. Actually, I'll delete this. I'll delete. Should I delete that? I won't delete that. So if I build the lighting, this is what happens. So I'll just pause this. So fucking build lighting quality. Put that to preview. Build lighting only. I'm really disappointed that light mass is still in here. I thought it was all real time and everything. Oh no, we have to compensate for the peasant boxes. So I either get stuck here, and I have to restart the whole entire thing, or it just keeps going to infinity light massing, and it's really annoying. So I think that's crashed. Light mass isn't showing, so it's crashed. Yeah, it's crashed. So that's something that I'm annoying at. I'm pretty sure the way I'm doing is wrong, and there's some different type of method. The more you do it, the more quick it will become for each time. But yeah, that's what I'm making. So if I get any comments on this video saying that, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind if I can play around with it for a few minutes or so, and then yeah, I'll make an EXE out of it, I'll build it, and I'll put the files onto Mega. I can guarantee it's going to be 100 meg or so, 50 meg maybe, but yeah, you can play around with it if I do get the likes and comments. Anyway, see you next time.